Good stuff here at the end of the road, and an opportunity for a couple of young Polynesian surfers to make a big name for themselves. Quarterfinal number 3, it's Mihimana Braye against Barron Mamiya. This is going to be a battle. We have open priority between the two surfers, and they are banging elbows right now. It's going to be Barron Mamiya on the inside. The prodigy pulls in, weaves, dives, comes through, no problem for Barron Mamiya. As predicted, a incredible backhand barrel rider. Barron Mamiya, one of the standouts at the Bonsai Pipeline. He can take that same skill set and apply it here in Tahiti.
He needed to get his inside position. He did that, and look, he's going to get himself a good number right here out of the gates. Beautiful technique once again. Going to find an exit easily, gets the car, but that was all about positioning, getting underneath and around. On the other side, when you're going left, obviously the deepest in position is going to have priority, so Mihimana had to give way.
Seeing you up in the semi-finals soon, get some rest, and yeah, can't wait to watch the show as well.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, coming back to live action. Barron Mamiya on another wave. He opened up with a 5.5. Mamiya with a second ride. We'll be waiting for that score for Barron Mamiya. Here we go with Mihimana. Steep drop to start. Pulls right under the curtain, has to fight for an exit in that room full of white water, and gobbles him up.
Feels like on your forehand, a lot tougher to be able to ride through that foam.
One thing we've admired is Barron's body mechanics and his technique on the backhand, how he's able to just melt and bend into the barrels. He's doing it one more time. Mamiya, second section, no problem. I'm telling you right now, he's on fire.
He is. You know, he's definitely connected. He's already 3 waves, 3 makes, all of them having, you know, substantial barrel time. Judges having a tough time keeping up with it. He's got 2 more scores here. As we watch again, the technique and speed control, all of that so well done from Barron Mamiya. Again, just, you know, he's a bit a tube savant, right? And he's always went to ride a little lower volume, right? You see him at Pipeline and see him even at Sunset when his win, he was riding like very short boards in comparison to his competitors. And he just has that ability. You talk about melding and molding. That's what he does. And that smaller board gives him the ability to really start doing that.
SHISEIDO Tahiti pro Mihimana Braye pulls in, couple of pumps on the forehand, tries to get an exit there, tries to cheat his way out, but gets axed. Teahupo'o along with Peter Mel.
Was a gutter. That was the wave he was waiting for.
A dominant group over there at Mayhem Surfboards. Priority to Barron Mamiya. Barron through the froth, hangs onto it, can't do any wrong. Finds the exit there. I don't know if that's going to improve upon his 2-wave total, but again, impressive technique by the Hawaiian surfers. Here's another view at that, Peter.
Yeah, and that wave definitely jacked up on that portion of the reef. That's why Barron identified it and made sure he was going to go for it.
Now watch this. Watch the way that he comes out of here. He actually gets bucked a little bit, but because he's so stable, he's able to complete this ride. Watch this.
Right at that point, you're right there.
Slide, bucking, catches, and pulls it. Weaving through this one, Mihimana tries to bust through the foam ball, and again, the foam ball takes the Tahitian down.
Man, he has been so close. And unfortunately, just not finding the exit. It's not a huge number, 11.43, but it feels like an insurmountable thing just because of how consistent Barron has been in this, and his wave choice and his rhythm.
Mihimana finds this insider here, and maybe just a little bit of repositioning to get away from Barron Mamiya. And I feel in these last 2 years, Barron Mamiya has learned a lot about competition and has increased his heat IQ. Right now, he knows that this isn't going to do it for Mihimana. Mihimana with a second section, though, and just you can see that wave, although it was hollow, did not have that long tube on offer.
It didn't. And Barron was able to go, yeah, you can have that one.
Yeah, and you notice that he didn't even flinch.
When it has a certain draw to it, it's going to be super hollow. And I think Barron identified it had a little taper to the shoulder. It was going to have that big hollow section, so he lets him go. And in order, knowing that he's probably going to need a massive number, he knew that that wasn't going to be a 9, right? So he's going to value the fact that he has this priority over letting him have a 5-point ride if that's what it comes up to be. Probably not going to be. It's just going to be a very small score, but
and here we go. Elementary Barron utilizes. Whoa! That was interesting, but it doesn't matter at this point. It's equal 5th for Mihimana Braye, and it's going to be Barron Mamiya off to semi-final number 2.
bit of frustration there for Mihimana. You know, some opportunities just didn't go his way, unfortunately. And you know what? Being grateful for it.
Well, stick around because we have a giant heat on the way.